Rosa Parks was an African-American civil rights activist and seamstress whom the U.S. Congress dubbed the mother of the modern-day civil rights movement. Parks is famous for her refusal on 1st December 1955 to obey bus driver James Blake's demand that she relinquish her seat to a white man. Her subsequent arrest and trial for these acts of civil disobedience triggered the Montgomery bus boycott, one of the largest and most successful mass movements against racial segregation in history, and launched Martin Luther King Jr., one of the organizers of the boycott, to the forefront of the civil rights movement. Her role in American history earned her an iconic status in American culture, and her actions have left an enduring legacy for civil rights movements around the world. As a child, Rosa became aware of the segregation which was deeply embedded in Alabama. She experienced deep-rooted racism and became conscious of the different opportunities faced by white and black children. She also recalls seeing a Ku Klux Klan march go past her house, where her father stood outside with a shotgun. In 1932, she married Raymond Parks, a barber from Montgomery. He was active in the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, and Rosa Parks became a supporter helping with fundraising and other initiatives. She attended meetings defending the rights of black people and seeking to prevent injustice. After a day at work at Montgomery Fair department store, Parks boarded the Cleveland Avenue bus at around 6 p.m. Thursday, 1st December 1955, in downtown Montgomery. She paid her fare and sat in an empty seat in the first row of back seats reserved for blacks in the colored section, which was near the middle of the bus and directly behind the 10 seats reserved for white passengers. Following standard practice, the bus driver Blake noted that the front of the bus was filled with white passengers and there were 2 or 3 men standing. Therefore, he moved the colored section sign behind Parks and demanded that 4 black people give up their seats in the middle section so that the white passengers could sit. The black man sitting next to her gave up his seat. Parks moved, but toward the window seat. She didn't move to nearly the repositioned color section. When Parks refused to give up her seat, a police officer arrested her. As the officer took her away, she recalled that she asked, "Why do you push us around?" The officer's response, as she remembered it, was, "I don't know, but the law is the law, and you're under the arrest." She decided that she must do something. The day of Parks' trial, Monday, December 5th, 1955, the Women's Political Council distributed the 35,000 leaflets. The handbill read, "We are asking every Negro to stay off the buses Monday in protest of the arrest and trial. You can afford to stay out of school for 1 day. If you work, take a cab or walk. But please, children and grown-ups, don't ride the bus at all on Monday. Please stay off the buses Monday." It rained that day, but the black community persevered in their boycott. Some rode in carpools, while others traveled in black-operated cabs that charged the same fare as the bus, 10 cents. Most of the remainder of the 30,000 black commuters walked, some as far as 20 miles. In the end, the boycott lasted for 382 days. Dozens of public buses stood idle for months, severely damaging the bus transit company's finances, until the law requiring segregation on public buses was lifted. After the boycott, Rosa Parks became an icon and leading spokesperson of the civil rights movement in the US. Immediately after the boycott, she lost her job in a department store. For many years, she worked as a seamstress. In 1965, she was hired by African-American U.S. Representative John Conyers. She worked as his secretary until her retirement. In 1988, She received many awards and became famous all over the world. Rosa Parks resided in Detroit until she died at the age of 92 on October 24, 2005. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and see you soon!